Hey, what's up, guys? Shaka Daniel here, and I just wanted to come and give you this live broadcast. This is my first live broadcast, and I wanted to make it about something that's popular and going on right now, which is hold on, let me tweet this link out, which is Ethereum Classic. Mind you, guys, this is how I would trade Ethereum Classic. Um, yeah, this is how I would trade it, guys. So I'm not advising you to trade it. Um, I don't have an Ethereum Classic, but this is how I'm just gonna run you through real quickly my the way I trade anything. I trade forex and cryptocurrencies. So yeah, I'm gonna run you through the basic setup of the things that I do before I take a position in any kind of market. So let me okay. Okay, guys. So right now I'm on I'm on TradingView. This is a really good site, guys. If you're a trader, whether you're trading, like I said, I trade forex and cryptocurrencies. So whether you're trading, whatever you're trading, this is a really good place to get everything. They have every cryptocurrency. They have forex. They have metals. They have futures. They have it all. Right. So right now we're on the BTC, Ethereum Classic BTC pair. This is the pair that I go on. We could do BTC, Ethereum Classic US dollar or euro, but I like to, when I'm doing cryptocurrency, I like to think of it in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to do, and I like to, when I'm trading cryptocurrency, I like to trade to get more Bitcoins. I'm not really trading cryptocurrency. I mean, I'm doing it for profit, but I'm doing it to grow my Bitcoins, which is profit as well. Um, so yeah, like I said, when I'm doing cryptocurrencies, I'm trading altcoins to get more Bitcoins. When I'm doing Forex, is different. I'm doing it for US currency. So the first thing that I do, guys, when I'm thinking about trading anything is I'm going to try to add support and resistance lines. Support and resistance lines are very important because those are the areas that the market is gonna bounce off of, and you'll be able to catch moves. So if you're not using support and resistance, I advise you to learn, and I'm going to show you really quickly. So the one thing that's rough about trading cryptocurrencies is the small amount of information you have. You can't go back 5 years. You can't go back too far in time. So you have a limited amount of information. When I trade forex, I look at the day chart, 4 hour chart. But when I'm doing forex, I use the day chart to mark my support and resistance levels because they're much stronger. The support and resistance levels on a day chart are way more stronger than doing it on a 30-minute chart or something really low. So let's look at the 1 day chart real quick for this. See, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only have 4 past days of information. Each one of these candles represents one of whatever time frame you're in. So we're in the 1 day, right? So each one of these represents 1 day. If you were in the 1 hour, each one of these would represent 1 hour. So like I said, I use the 1 day chart when I do Forex, but unless the cryptocurrency is a little bit older, like say Ethereum or something like that, older cryptocurrency, or NXT or something like that, you're not gonna have. Hold on, Moto, stop it. Shh, Moto. Sorry, guys. Hold on, Moto. Good boy. Good boy. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, guys, really quickly. I'm sorry about this. Sorry about that, guys. Moto is a beagle and he sings really badly. Um, so yeah, like I said, you can't use it's really it'll be really tough for you to use the 1 day because there's not a lot of information here. So with cryptocurrencies, I like to use the 1 hour. This is as low as I'm going to go. I will not go any lower than a 1 hour. At least I got a little bit more information here. So the first thing I would do when trading Ethereum Classic, I would go to the 1 hour chart. Then I would try to plot on support and resistance. So I'm looking for strong areas that the market has bounced off of. This area right here, I like it. The market bounced off of it 3 times. Let me see if I can find a little stronger one. Now I'm going right here. See this purple line? Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay. As you can see, guys, the market bounced right here, right? It came up, it came up, it came up, it came down. It almost touched the bounce. The hell here, played around here. It dipped below support, which you will see a lot. This will happen. This doesn't mean that this isn't a strong support line just because it dipped below it for a little bit. Came back up, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced, it bounced. This is a very strong line here at 204,000 Satoshis. This is a very strong line here, at least for right now, from the information that we have. So I'm going to take that as the floor, right? Now, I want to go and add a ceiling resistance. I'm going to make that red. I'm going to use the top of right here, guys. Yeah, I could use this, but this is the initial run up, and this long wick, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use something that's a little bit more realistic to me for right now, at least. It may retrace up here, but I'm going to take here. Right? So like I said, it ran up. This long wick, I'm not even going to really count that. Right? Open, close. It came up, tried to come up here. Came back up here. So you see how many times it's trying to hit this level and it just keeps getting pushed down. Right? So from me looking at the range motion here, this is This is consolidation right here, right? So it's in this market right now is in a range. So I'm gonna try to add on another line and represent the range that it's going in right now. I'm gonna take this one. The reason I took this one is because it. Let me adjust a little bit. No, matter of fact, it's good there. It's played around. This color is really bright, but it's a yellow line. But it played around this area, that one, from here. You see that doji candle right there. Another doji. When you see these dojis around these your support lines, look at the next candle, and a lot of the times you can get a signal and pick your direction. But like I said, so this right now, I'm going to take this between this purple line and this yellow line. As you can see, it bounced over here. These doji is bouncing. Right now, I'm going to take this as the market is trying to figure out if how strong this resistance level is. Right? So the first thing, like I said, guys, the first thing you want to do, you want to add a floor. You want to add a ceiling. Then if it's ranging sideways, you want to put another support or resistance line to represent the range that it's bouncing off of. It's here, it's here, it's here. It's trying to come up. It bounces. It's here, it's here. It's trying to come up right now. Right now, it's trying to come up within this hour. We're going to see if it breaks or if this range is strong and it pushes it back down this way. All right. So a lot of people bought in above this yellow line, this range. A lot of people bought in around the 340,000 range right here. Within the next hour, took a big dip, took a big loss. It pumped back up because, well, it's hard to tell within this first pump of where it's going to pull back. But the people who got in at 60 cents, 50 cents, they understood that as soon as the pullback happened, the first pullback, which was when it ranged up here and it started to pull back in this direction, they dumped out. They dumped out to other people. It came here, it opened here, it closed here. Right? It consolidated, not really tight, but it started to. It dropped. It's consolidating again. Now it's trying to test this range. Right? I would add on a 7 and 14-hour moving average, but it's just, I mean, it's on right now, but I can't really take it for what it is because it's not enough information for me. All right, guys. So support and resistance. Find a range. When you see it at support or resistance, you have to look at the next candle. So you won't be able, like right here, this doji. This doge is telling me that the market is confused whether this range is strong or not. But if this candle right here closes out bullish above the moving averages and above or close to this area, I would say that it's going to be a bullish move. And if I think it's going to be a bullish move, I'm going to try to find, what am I going to try to find? Another area that might be the place where it stops, or the range. Let me do this blue. I'm going to add it there. So, like I said, we see a doge here. The next candle, if I see a doge at support or resistance, I'm thinking, okay, what's the next candle going to tell me? So I would have to wait for an hour until this candle closes out, another one starts. If it starts bullish, if it closes out bullish above support, I would possibly think that this is a bull run right here. Let me add a trend line for you guys. Make it, trying to find some good colors for you guys so you guys can really see what's going on. Let's do green. I'm trying to, when you're doing this, guys, give yourself space. You got to space these periods out. I could have went right here to right here, but that's giving me a false direction. You got to give yourself some time. You got to give yourself a little bit of space. See, from this point to this point, from this point, this red doji, from this point to this point, from this point on. So, like I said, if I see this doge right here at support or resistance, I'm looking at the candle to the right. If this candle closes out bullish at support, I'm going to think, okay, to myself, I'm going to think, okay, it's going to continue to follow this trend, right? But as it continues to follow this trend upward, I'm still looking to possibly at this to be a zone right here, this blue line to be a zone that's going to push it back down to test this yellow line, to test this support. So it may stop ranging from here and start ranging in here. That's very likely. And it could be a tighter range. You see, this range is pretty big, but it might start a tighter range up here in this level between this blue line and this yellow line. All right. What else? Don't be scared to take profits. A lot of people don't understand when to take profit, or to get into the market. That's why support and resistance are so important. Support and resistance is going to give you your entries. Support and resistance, and some price action is going to give you your entry points. So there's no wrong or right way to do something like a trend line, right? And there's different styles of trading, but not using support and resistance, to me, is a huge, 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 huge mistake. If you could, guys, share this link out on Twitter. Facebook, wherever it is that you on your social media. Share this on Steam It community. Pretty sure there's a lot of traders over there. But like I said, there's no wrong or right way to draw a trend line. The only thing I would advise you to do is to space out your times, the points that you're trying to connect, and do it consistently. If you're doing it from wicks, shadows, wicks or shadows, or whatever you want to call it, then do it consistently. Make it hit the wicks. Don't start at a wick and then make it hit the body. You know, if you're gonna do wicks, hit the wicks. 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick, 4 wick, 5 wick, 6 wicks. I didn't go wick, body. I'm not doing that. I'm here at a wick. Even though it's a little small wick, I started at a wick. And this is a zone that I'm very I'm comfortable with. I mean, this is a trend line that I'm comfortable with because of the way I drew it up, and it's consistent, and this is the way I trade, and it's shown me that it works. So yeah, guys, let's do. Hold on, let me check the chat. Let me check the chat. You guys out there? We got 7 viewers. This is my first time doing this too, guys. So you kind of gotta. I mean, I've been in Ty Zen's and Leon Fu's interviews a couple times, but this is my first live broadcast, and I'm really trying to get better at this, So, and you guys are helping me by being here and viewing this. And if you could tweet this out. Sure. The chat. Do you guys have any questions about anything that I was just saying? Anything about the support and resistance, the trend lines? I hope you guys were looking at those zones. I'm gonna go back to them because even if you still don't get how to draw this up yourself, look at those zones that I was using and use those as times when to buy or to sell. Especially, I mean, selling is a little bit more difficult because this is cryptocurrency tends to go up in a different fashion. Like nothing goes straight up or straight down, but nothing goes up like cryptocurrency. So it's a little different. You gotta look for you have to look, first of all, you have to look back. And it's very important to look back. That's another thing I forgot to say. When you're doing this, let's say we were doing this with Ethereum, the forked version, right? And as we all know, before it has a lot of a whole year and sees trading action for Ethereum, right? So let's say if I was gonna draw up one of those support or resistance lines, right? I would first draw the line where I think it's is a strong level, and then I would look back in time to see if that level is strong or not. With cryptocurrencies, it's a little different. You can't do that with all of them. That's why I don't trade a lot of cryptocurrencies. I invest in a good amount, but I don't trade them all. I'm not just trying to just trade them all because a lot of them are low liquidity. It's hard to get in and out of them, and yeah, so I'm not just running around trading every cryptocurrency. I'm trying to tweet this link out right now, guys. Excuse me. Yep. But yeah, I would draw the line up and then try to look back in time to see if that level is strong. I gave you guys 4 levels from the information that I have. And the reason I decided to do this, guys, is because I was just working on a video for library credits. And my show isn't scripted, but I do look at the videos, and if I feel like the video, I mean, some of them I just upload, because I want to get the information out there really quickly, like my first Ethereum Classic video. And just off I was just like, oh, this is craziness. But on a further look into it, a second look into it, I was like, okay, it makes sense why this is happening, and the community is going to support it, and wherever their money goes is where the what chain is valid. So, but the reason I did this is because a lot of people were asking me. Go back and show you guys those levels again. A lot of people, they thought that I was saying it was a scam and not to trade it, and a bunch of but what I was really saying was it presents a kind of a money grab situation. Not that it's a scam or anything like that, but it does kind of present a money grab situation for novice investors who were down token Ethereum before, and now that it's at a cheap price for them, they think that they can just ride the wave up. I mean, and nothing is cheap. I mean, nothing is too expensive. High isn't okay. Let me say it the way that everybody says it. High isn't too high if someone else is willing to pay higher. So that's really a perfect example of kind of what's going on. As more information comes out, I may take another position. I mean, I may take a position, not another, because I don't have any right now. I may take a position in Ethereum Classic. I had a position in Ethereum before, but I sold off during this whole DAO situation. But as more information comes out and things are a little bit more clear as far as what are they going to take from the development in the fork chain of Ether, then I may take a position. But until then, I'm just going to watch the charts, get some more information, and just watch the price action. So yeah, guys, like I said, look at these levels. 200 and 4,000. This is a really strong level. I don't think it's going to break lower than this level anymore. That's the strongest level here, right? Another strong level is this yellow one right here, which is 294,000 Satoshis, 294,867 to be exact. That's a really strong level. That's the strong level. As you can see, the touches, touch, touch. And if you don't notice, guys, support lines can turn into resistance, and resistance lines can turn into support. So let's say, even though this isn't happening right now, let's take this for example. This line is support, but if the pressure is strong enough and it breaks really low down here, it can start ranging and bouncing off this line. Every time it tries to go past this line, it can bounce off, even though this was just support. So support can turn into resistance, and resistance can turn into support. That's why these levels, these three levels, 204,000, 280, no, 294,000 and 428,000. Those are the three strong levels. This is the range right now. And even if you don't want to use these two ranges right here, the yellow and the purple and the red is a big range, but this is the really strong range right here. And you can make a lot of Satoshis. So yeah, guys. If you guys don't have any questions, then I think I'm gonna bring this broadcast to an end. Make sure you guys share this out. Um, like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Help me grow this channel, and look out for my new uh, series. I'm calling it Crypto and Chill, the Sleepers. That's all one name. Crypto and Chill, the Sleepers. That's gonna be for coins that aren't in the top 10 that I think have good ideas and a good team, and they can definitely possibly break into the top 10. So yeah, guys, like I said, like and subscribe, share this around, and keep chasing those coins.